online, and there's calls for social media platforms to do more to remove it.
Some of that is done by moderators who sift through millions of images and videos posted online every day in search of harmful, disturbing or illegal activity.
But what effect does that job have on them, and who keeps the moderators themselves safe? Our technology editor Zoe Kleiman has been looking into it.
If you see something bad on social media and you decide to report it, have you ever wondered where it goes? It lands in the inboxes of people called content moderators, whose job is to review and delete the worst content on the internet. An average day for them can include watching child abuse, hate speech and murder. But they're hidden away. Many don't work directly for the tech giants. There are content moderators here in the UK, but these jobs are often outsourced to other companies, and there are big hubs in places like East Africa, India and the Philippines.
We are the ones who make sure they are safe, right? And in doing that, we are the ones who usually get in the receiving end in protecting them.
This is Mojez, who lives in Nairobi. For a year, from April 2022, he worked as a content moderator for a company that TikTok had outsourced this work to.
Any disturbing content that you can imagine, from sexual, materials or content to very disturbing content whereby people are being, beheaded or killed or skinned alive, to, kids being molested.
The job hugely affected Mojez's mental health. He feels he wasn't given proper psychological support or paid enough.
Having issues with insomnia, losing weight, PTSD. Once you have left or, you have left the job, nobody really gives, proper attention to you. You're just left with your issues. They've used you and then they've dumped you with your messed up brain, the Metas, the ByteDances, the TikToks one. They're the ones who need to put more emphasis and more focus on the importance of this job. Don't outsource the work.
Content moderation is an industry in crisis. There are multiple ongoing legal claims that the work is destroying the mental health of the moderators. We've spoken to several former outsourced content moderators for Meta, which owns Facebook and Instagram, as well as TikTok and ChatGPT, and they've all told us similar stories. But despite their work and the rise of AI tools designed to catch harmful content before it's even published, the torrent of horrific material that finds its way online continues. Campaigners say these workers are essential to keeping us safe online and that they should be treated better.
In the UK, we've seen a lot recently what happens when social media companies don't properly invest in keeping their platform safe. Really, the only thing that's between me logging on to a social media platform and watching a beheading is somebody sitting in an office somewhere watching that content for me and reviewing it so that I don't have to. These are some of the richest companies on the planet, and they can afford to invest in proper, safe content moderation.
Some tech firms say that artificial intelligence will eventually take over, but not everyone is convinced.
The tech giant's argument is that using AI means you're not having humans being exposed to that, but to make decisions like that, you probably do need a human eye to detect things like that.
So AI is not the silver bullet solution here.
Human moderation is essential to platforms. The problem is there's not enough of them, and it's a job which is incredibly harmful to those who do it.
A TikTok spokesperson said that it knows content moderation is not an easy task, and it strives to promote a caring working environment for employees. This includes clinical support, as well as creating programs to support moderators' well-being. It added that videos are initially reviewed by automated tech and said that this removes large volumes of harmful content. Meanwhile, OpenAI, the company behind ChatGPT, said it's grateful for the important and sometimes challenging work of its AI trainers. A spokesperson added that, along with its partners, OpenAI enforces policies to protect the well-being of these teams. And Meta, which owns Instagram and Facebook, said it requires all the companies it works with to provide 24-hour on-site support with trained professionals. It added that moderators can customize their reviewing tools to blur graphic content. Although emotionally grueling, Mojaz believes his work has helped make the internet a better place.
I'm very proud of the work that I did. Despite the challenges, the working environment being, very terrible, I came to understand the importance of the job in itself, in protecting the users, being the frontline people to make sure the users are safe.
So that report by